I mean, keep your eye on the prize. Clive Davis passed away today. He was 94 years old. He lived a long life. And grass is green. I mean, what do y'all girls want? Like what do y'all girls want? It's no shade. We can acknowledge that Clive Davis was a force in the music industry. He was the force behind Whitney Houston and Alicia Keys and so many other people. And we can also tell the story of how he played one of the greats, Phyllis Hyman. It's just, y'all, we live in a world where we have the ability to tell everything. And I am a full proponent of, if we want to tell the story, we got to tell the full story. Phyllis Hyman is one of my favorite singers, one of my favorite people. I love this lady. This is one of my favorite images of Phyllis Hyman. And it is no secret that Clive ruined this lady's career because she wanted to be a jazz singer. She was an artist, and he tried to mold her to be a pop star. He wanted her to be the Whitney Houston before he actually discovered and signed Whitney Houston, and he made Phyllis Hyman's life a living hell. And we all know the stories. We've all have heard it, particularly if you have followed Phyllis Hyman's career, and we go and talk about it. And nobody is celebrating him dying. Nobody. I'm indifferent. I don't. I mean, he was old, but nobody is celebrating him dying. But again, if we want to tell the story, we need to. We have to get the narrative correct. And you cannot talk about Clive Houston and all of the artists that he had a hand in without talking about the dark side of that. And that's how we get to Phyllis Hyman and her story and her tenure at Arista Records. Yes, during the time that Phyllis was at Arista, Clive was responsible for bringing Aretha to Arista Records, which led to her resurgence during the 80s. And also, he brought Dionne Warwick to Arista Records, but led to her resurgence in the late 70s and the early to mid 80s. But also, you had Phyllis there too. You had Angela Bofield. And if we going to tell the story, we have to tell it all. And who knows what career that Phyllis could have had, or how bigger she could have been had she had somebody that believed in the type of artist that she wanted to be and wasn't trying to impose their vision of what they wanted for her on her, even though that was totally contradictory to the type of person that she was as an artist and her artistry in of itself. So I'm not happy that he died, but I'm happy that we have the opportunity to talk about Phyllis Hyman, to talk about the great talent that she was, and to also bring more people awareness to her, not only her music and her artistry, but her beauty, her personality. And Phyllis was one of them ones. She was one of them ones. She was also one of the girls. Little known fact, Phyllis was in the ballroom scene in the 80s and the 70s. She was in the House of Continental. My mother Katrina Icon told me the tease of when she would see her at the balls back in the day. Phyllis Hyman was 6 feet. She was stunning. Just stunning, one of a kind, exquisite beauty, and she had the talent to match. So it's forever going to be justice for Phyllis Hyman. We still love you. We still speak your name. And, you know, y'all, it's going to be plenty of people that are going to celebrate Clive and overlook what he's done. But I won't be one of those people. So, justice for Phyllis Hyman.